Do you want your marketing to really hit home with your prospects, to feel like they feel like you're in their head, that you get them, and that as a result of that, they feel like they can know, like, and trust you that much more? Well, that's what I'm sharing with you in this video. Because at the end of the day, marketing is all that. That's all it is. It's simply building a relationship with people who don't even know you to the point where selling becomes almost unnecessary. So how do we do this? Well, there's a common saying that says if you can communicate your fears, frustrations, and desires of your clients to them better than they can to themselves, then they're sold. And that's what this is all about. It's not about, manipulating people or deceiving people. It's about understanding them. And the one-word marketing plan, the one thing you need to do in your marketing to really get it or get your people to get you and see the potential of you having you help them, is one word called empathy. And empathy is simply the ability to get yourself in that person's shoes so that you can describe their life in a way that maybe they can't even verbalize. And when that happens, watch what happens to your marketing. Watch what happens to the effectiveness of your marketing. I want to share an example with you. And actually, if you want a great example of this, we've got a great training called the 7-Figure Health Business Blueprint. Click on the link somewhere on this video. It'll take you over there. Register for free. It's an amazing training. It'll help you build your business in a big way. But more importantly, you'll understand what I'm talking about by empathy, because I believe we understand our clients very, very well. And we've had a lot of people who've gone through the webinar, thousands actually, and many of them said, like, there was just something about the way you presented this. Like, it felt like you were in my head. When you get people saying that to you, you know you're on the right path, because that's what this is all about. Right? Marketing is a bridge between where your clients are and where they want to go. And that bridge that you're creating for them is a path which really starts with understanding. And so one of the things you want to spend a lot of your time doing, I really believe, is not just creating content for the sake of content or, putting out whatever it is you're putting out. It's to spend more of your time really thinking and feeling about what your clients are going through. So I'm gonna give you a really simple exercise where I think you should spend a lot of your time. And we call it, in our world, we call this the emotion inventory. And essentially what it is you're simply gonna, and this sounds very, very primitive, but I'm telling you, like, as Albert Einstein once said, everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. We try to complicate marketing with all sorts of widgets and apps and all sorts of nonsense, and people are worried about Facebook is going to disappear or my ads are never going to run. It doesn't matter what platform you're on. It doesn't matter if you're on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, the next social media platform, if you're writing flyers or banners, or it doesn't matter. It all comes down to understanding where people are at and being able to communicate to them in a way where they feel understood. So it starts with this. All you're going to do is you are going to write down the fears, the frustrations, and desires of your clients. That's it. And if you've been working with people in person or virtually, one-on-one or in a group, you should know a lot of these. And if you don't, then close your eyes and spend some time imagining what it would be like to be in their shoes. Because you don't need to do all sorts of crazy surveys and stuff like that. It's simply a matter of, like, put yourself in their position and think about how you would feel. And this is something that a lot of people don't do because we're so in the weeds of our business, in the trenches of typing behind our computers, and we don't spend the time to get away from everything, just think. Layla. So I want to challenge you to think about what those fears, frustrations, and desires are. A fear is a worry. It's something that hasn't happened yet. It's something that keeps them up at night. For instance, they're laying in bed thinking about their heart, whatever it is. A frustration is something they're currently experiencing, something they want to end. And a desire is something that they want. And if all of your marketing revolves around this stuff, watch what happens. A lot of, what we teach is obviously our perfect client pipeline, is how do you drive, or how do you predictably attract clients into your business using predictable methodologies like Facebook ads, for instance. How do you put out a message on Facebook that resonates with people who don't even know you? It all starts with messaging and communication that starts where they're at, entering the conversation in their mind, talking about fears and frustrations and desires that they have. When everything you do is built around this, your business will turn around. And if you need help with this, hey, just register for the webinar, check it out, get a great example of what I'm talking about. And then if you want our help even further, book a call with us and you can do so toward the end of that webinar. We can help you through this process to get clear on where you are, where you want to go, what's holding you back and get you unstuck. So there should be a link around the video. Click on it today. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next video.